This excerpt delves into the concept of enough and the dangers of an insatiable appetite for more, particularly in the context of wealth, using examples like Bernie Madoff, Rajat Gupta, and long-term capital management, LTCM, to illustrate its points. It argues that the endless nature of social comparison, where individuals constantly measure themselves against those with more, creates a ceiling of social comparison that is impossible to reach, as exemplified by income brackets and even billionaires comparing themselves to others. The author uses the analogy of a Las Vegas casino to emphasize the futility of trying to win in this game, stating that the only way to win is to exit as soon as you enter. The excerpt then argues that enough is not about being conservative, but rather about recognizing that an insatiable desire for more can lead to regret, comparing it to the logic of overeating until you're sick. It emphasizes that there are certain things like reputation, freedom, family, and happiness that are invaluable and should never be risked for potential financial gain, quoting Rajat Gupta's post-prison reflections on reputation, which the author views as self-justification. The excerpt concludes by stating that the most powerful tool for building enough is remarkably simple and doesn't require taking risks that could damage these invaluable things, setting the stage for the next chapter. The futility of keeping up emphasizes the endless nature of social comparison, particularly when it comes to wealth. It uses examples of income brackets and even billionaires comparing themselves to others who have more. The analogy of a Las Vegas casino is used to illustrate the futility of trying to win in this game, suggesting that the only way to win is to exit as soon as you enter, implying that constantly chasing more wealth is an unwinnable battle. This point highlights the psychological trap of always wanting more, even when one already has a significant amount. Enough is not too little clarifies that having a sense of enough is not about being conservative, unambitious, or missing out on opportunities. It's not about settling for less than you could potentially achieve. Instead, it's about recognizing that an insatiable desire for more can ultimately lead to regret and negative consequences. The analogy of eating until you're sick is used to illustrate that we often don't apply the same logic to money as we do to physical needs. Just as overeating leads to sickness, constantly chasing more money can have detrimental effects on other aspects of life. This point emphasizes that enough is about balance and recognizing when further pursuit of wealth becomes detrimental. Things never worth risking stresses that there are certain things in life that are invaluable and should never be risked for potential financial gain. These include reputation, freedom, family, and happiness. It uses Rajat Gupta's post-prison reflections on reputation as a counterexample, arguing that reputation is invaluable. The core message is that knowing when you have enough is essential to protecting these non-material values. This point highlights the importance of prioritizing values and recognizing that wealth accumulation should not come at the expense of these core principles. The power of enough asserts that the most powerful tool for building enough is remarkably simple and doesn't require taking risks that could damage the things mentioned in the previous point. It suggests that achieving a sense of enough is not about complex financial strategies or aggressive ambition. Instead, it's about self-awareness, understanding one's values, and recognizing when further pursuit of wealth becomes a threat to those values. This point emphasizes the simplicity of the concept and its accessibility to everyone,